Unpopular celebrities. Yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Live mic, no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. Unpopular celebrities. Started with a combo, now the world leaning in. Four vets in the room, let the stories begin. No filters, no scripts, just wisdom and sin. We talk hustle hard and the places we've been. From the field to the mic, that growth is the lesson. Turn pressure into presence, that's the real confession. Got the crowd tuned in for the raw and the rare. You can feel the truth breathe through the air. Unpopular celebrities. Yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Live mic, no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. Unpopular celebrities. Talk music, talk ball, talk rank and salute. Every topic on the table, every word in pursuit. We the voice for the ones that the
What's good, Chris?
Turn pain into punchlines, life into the hook, yes in the chair. We breaking the mold, every episode's heat, every message is gold. No gimmicks, no mask, just purpose and peace. When the lights come on, that real don't cease. Unpopular celebrities. Yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Live mic, no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. Unpopular celebrity. We ain't chasing fame, we redefining the game. Give light to the name that the system can't tame. Got the people tuned in, cause they feel our lane. It's the voice of the real, not a chase for acclaim. Mic check, then the vibe start to settle for a host. One stage and the truth is the medal. So before that show start, let the beat breathe steady. When you hear the name, just know we ready. Oh yeah, when you hear the name, just know we ready. Unpopular celebrities. Yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Live mic, no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. Unpopular celebrities.
What's good? What's good? Let me turn that off. What is good?
Man, I'll have to admit, first time I heard that joint, scale 1 to 5, 0 being trash, 3 being average, 5 being straight super hot fire. First, I was like, it's about 3.5 or 4. But after hearing it again, man, I was like, man, this is pretty good.
The
I think it's
intro is
super
the
hot
album.
fire.
Is an album? It should be, I guess. It's not an album. It should be though.
I thought it was pretty good. I was like, you know what? It's
Are you
alright.
type
It's got
person
like,
that
no.
are you a type person that's listened to a song like 10 times before you like it or
It
don't like it?
depends. It depends. Like the De La album. Shout out to De La, man. Their album is fire, man. But there's certain albums that hit me right away. Then there's certain albums that don't hit me until after I hear it a couple of times. So yeah, but it's pretty good.
I think it's still some improvement. It's
It's
good, no hate. Appreciate you, Chris. Chris K. Jones. What's the K stand for? Killer? Killer. Like Cam?
Killer Cam. Ah. Well, another week in the books. Oh, first let me pay the bills. Yo, welcome everybody to Unpopular Celebrities with yours truly, Peace Human Beings, Philly DC. And then you got the engineer extraordinaire, Pete, on the right-hand side or maybe your left. Then you got Jessica Player and Dale Brown handling their business in the world. With the four of us, we form like Voltron, unpopular celebrities in your building, in your area. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And as you will soon find out, if you haven't seen the advertisement, there's going to be some special things coming up in December, right?
For sure. What about that Wale?
Wale.
Haven't finished it yet.
Oh, man, you know
Wale
what?
dropped a new
Yeah,
album?
yeah. I downloaded it. I haven't listened to it, but I heard nothing but good reviews from that joint.
You downloaded an album?
Yeah, I don't buy albums. I just get it from iTunes.
Interesting.
stream it, I guess,
Oh, stream. Okay. You said
Yeah.
download. I'm like, who
Yeah, I
downloads
mean,
stuff anymore?
yeah, streamed it. So I'm actually looking forward to listening to it. So Wale is a kind of an eclectic audience. He's not the typical hip hop artist. He's kind of eclectic, kind of go, rap ish, all at the same time.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a Wale fan, but not like, oh my God, his album just dropped. I gotta hear it. But I'm definitely a Wale fan. I'm not gonna hate on the dude.
Let's see. What about that Wale? Yeah, we already looked at that.
But yeah, another Sunday show. Thanks for joining us, whether you're joining us live or joining us later, or gonna watch it back, however you do it. Appreciate you either way. Huge announcement coming later on. We'll wait till later on the show. Huge announcement for y'all to get y'all some gifts. We'll just say gifts, stuff like that. Have a little fun in the month of December before we take our break and enter season 8 of Unpopular Celebrity. Season 8 is crazy. But 8
Season
seasons.
8.
It's 8 seasons, not 8 years. I messed up and did 2 seasons or 3 seasons in like a year because I figured like it'd be like a series, like 10 episodes would be one season, 10 episodes. But then I was like, I might as well just do the whole year and figure out how many episodes we get in. We're on like 27 episodes, I think. 25, 27 episodes.
Shout out to them. Yo, you know what? You saying that, man, this is no dig on anybody, but this stuff is not easy to do. It's not. In between, 1, figuring out the engineering piece, 2, the advertisement, 3, even more importantly, to be able to come on every week consistently and do it live, where it's unscripted. It's a lot of work, man. And then the longevity piece. So it's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but that's why, in my opinion, I could be wrong. That's why a lot of people don't last. Because at first, it's all good. It feels easy. Like, oh, I can do this every week. And then as you go into it more and more, it's like, ugh, what am I going to talk about this week? I ain't got nothing to talk about. I got family stuff to do. I got this to do. I want to go on vacation, blah, 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 blah. And then life gets in the way. And then once you quit, you quit. It's like going to a gym. It's like consistency. Getting out of the gym and try to get back in, as I know, trying to do it right now, it is not easy. How's your gym regiment been going? Same thing I just talked about.
Man, yeah, I think the Lord told you to dig me, man, just to stab me, man. It's true. I mean, I went one time last week.
Okay.
Because I went hard the week before. I went 2-3 times a week, and for most people, that's not hard, but for me, it is. But man, like for like almost a week, my back was just seizing up. I could barely move, and I was like trying to figure out what I did. Because at the gym, I don't do back and legs because I don't want to hurt myself. I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you got to do legs. I mean, legs is probably the most important thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what they say. But it's like with my previous injuries, I'm just afraid that I'm going to do something, man.
You know what? I think it's more or less of an internal thing to be able to lift less weights than you could have.
Yeah.
So it's hard to do.
It does. Yo, that's right. You wasn't stationed at Okinawa, right? You've been to Okinawa though, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been through there. You know what? When I was at Yokota, we went when we were playing on the base basketball team. We went down there when we had money for funds like that. You flew on I think it was a C-17. It was definitely a C-17. We flew a C-17 down there. Y'all got C-17s in Kadena, right?
Yeah, they come through.
Yeah, so we flew a C-17 down there to go play in a 3-day basketball tournament. That's the only time I've been there.
Yeah, I flew a C-17 to play in a basketball tournament.
Yeah, that was back in the day when we had money. But that was from Yokota, Kadena. It was like a hot skip and a jump. It took like 30 minutes to get there.
Did y'all at least win?
No, hell no. Fuck no.
And y'all did win.
Yeah, we lost to Osan. Osan was there, Guam was there, Hawaii was there, Kadena was there, and one stateside base, I don't remember, was there. It's a 3-day tournament. We come in dead last. We lost every single game.
The Chris's comment, Habu Trail is like this area on Kadena where Colonel Pulaski used to take the whole squadron and we would run it, and it was hell because it was like, lots of hills. And man, like some people could run the whole, like she could run the whole thing. I could at first, but I think over time it was just beating me up. But I miss those days, man. It's like you would dread going out there because it's a lot of work and it was hot and humid.
Mhm.
But it was fun, man. Like you would find the stragglers, you would walk with them or whatever, and it was fun. I miss those days. It was fun.
Why'd y'all do it? Just for
Just for
camaraderie?
PT.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she would always come up with some crazy PT stuff.
He
Chris, I
said
don't know if
crazy.
you're still there, but I don't know if you remember what we used to do, the PT over there by the child care center near gate 2. It was up on a hill. We used to go up this long hill. Anyway, shout out to Colonel O, man. I miss those days, man. I really do. It was a hell on the body, but it was fun. It was real fun. But anyway,
It's a comment. I'm looking at something else. Can you put that comment up?
yeah. Tony Renee, what's up, Tony? What's going on with the Browns, girl? Tony Renee said I was too scared of running through the banana spider web.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
true.
Oh, hell no. Cancel Christmas.
That
No,
is
I'm out.
true.
I'm out. I'm out.
That is true. Tony,
That's what-
side note. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Tony, side note. Shador Sanders is getting his first start today. Are you confident? Are you excited?
Against the Raiders.
He said against the Raiders.
You know what? It's funny. You got another comment in there.
Yeah. Chris says, Habu Trail led me to do my first Air Force marathon. Oh, man, you did an Air Force marathon, G?
Like a full marathon? What's that, 26 freaking flopping miles?
Yeah, which one was a half or a full, Chris?
I mean, either one is impressive.
Yeah.
That's like Dale, man. I wish Dale was on here. Dale he flew from Osan to Arizona, saw his family on Saturday, and did a marathon on Sunday. Or maybe it's a half. I'm like, bro, how you just wake up and be like, I'm gonna go do a marathon? Like,
Dale, did you get a strap because of that?
A strap. He didn't do he did not an Air Force marathon.
Okay, Tony put up the time emojis. So
You know what's funny? We talk about Shador real quick. It's a damn shame he went to the Browns because they are doing him really dirty. Like,
really?
Oh my gosh. So I this is my thoughts, maybe conspiracy theory. First of all, they put a 5'5" quarterback in there, like he's gonna do something over Shador, and then put him in the game against the Ravens where they're getting blasted. And yes, Shador holds the ball too long, but it was just a bad game to put him in. And then going back and putting him in against the Raiders. So it's almost like if you do bad, they're gonna be like, yo, it's the Raiders. You should have done better than that. And if you do good, they're gonna be like, it's the Raiders. Of course you're gonna do good. So he's like in a lose-lose situation.
So Tony's looking forward to watching.
Yeah, it's at
Tony
4 o'clock.
Super dirty, Pete. It's already been out there.
Yeah, but the Browns just, man, why y'all do them so dirty like that?
Chris says, we knew what you meant, Tony. He got to catch up. All right, y'all leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. Good vibes today, man. Good vibes. I don't know about them doing them dirty, man. I mean, like, as last I checked, Shador had actually an opportunity to go to other teams like the Eagles, and he was like broadcasting maybe under the table. He didn't want to play for certain teams. So he got what he got, you know what I mean? And so now he gets his chance. The Brown season is over. If Shador is smart, he will ball out. And hopefully he balls out so they can do away with Gabriel and whoever else.
Wait a minute. To ball out, who's he going to throw the ball to?
Somebody. He got to throw it to somebody.
He ain't got nobody on the team. I couldn't even tell you who two of the Browns receivers are. Who's the two starting Browns receivers?
Tony, who's the two starting Browns receivers, Tony? Let's see. Stefanski and Gabriel all have the same agent.
Jerry Jeudy and Cedric Tillman.
Jeudy is good, right?
Jeudy was good. Jeudy can't catch.
Wow.
He catches Pause. He catches as many balls as I do. Pause.
Wow.
Yep, see? Judy better catch the damn ball. I tell you, this dude just be dropping balls. Pause. And then your tight end, the Joku. I don't know where he been at. He's actually a really solid tight end. Hey, shout out to you. Oh, wrong one. Drinking water?
Who, me? Oh,
Yeah.
I just because I forget. I'm trying to get my life right, man.
Okay.
I'm trying, man.
All right. Shout out to
You
you.
know.
But yeah, good luck to the Browns. Sure. I mean, I hope
He
Shador,
said, "Good luck to the Browns." Sure.
I hope Shador does well.
Good luck. Sure. Tony says he's
Oh,
been
man.
hurt. Who's been hurt?
The Joku. That's why I ain't heard his name.
Ah,
The Joku's solid.
Yo,
But-
why don't y'all do Myles Garrett right, Tony, and let him go?
To the Eagles.
Yeah, man. That dude ain't winning. You know what I mean? You know, let's see, Pete. I am rooting for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Charles Day. What's up, Charles?
That's
In the
a crazy comment.
building. In the building, Charles. What's up, baby?
That's a crazy comment right there.
You know what's fun? No, but you know what? You wasn't really big on Kirk Cousins.
Never.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
I only have one first cousin, and his name ain't Cousins. His name ain't Kurt.
Tony says, don't do that. I'll be wearing my jersey today. You know what, Tony? Shout out to you, man. I don't know too many diehard Cleveland Browns fans.
Tony, are you from? Is she from Cleveland?
She's from Ohio. I don't know
Okay.
if
All
she's
right,
actually from Cleveland. Tony, are you from Cleveland? Let me know. Which one is it? What was I gonna say? I think Shador, regardless, this is his opportunity. Because he didn't look too good last game, and he was the third quarterback, so he didn't have a lot of reps with the first team. So this is his chance to ball out. I hope he does, man. Like, I really do. Tony's from Cleveland.
Okay.
All right, girl.
The
Man, I'm
land.
impressed, man. I'm impressed.
Leave the land.
But before we dive into NFL, let's get into some business real quick, man. Yo, did you guys see the latest news from the Trump administration about doing away? What's up, Charles? What up, fellas? Happy Sunday. What's up, brother? Good to see you here. Oh, Justin in the building. Says, what's up, fam? Listen to y'all in the truck heading in to knock out some in processing at my new JBS unit. Bro, we need to go have lunch, man. Let me know when you free.
Are you at
We
the
can go have
BMT?
lunch, bro.
Are you at the BMT?
But Tony
Wait,
says
in
had no
processing?
reps with the first team. He didn't. He sure didn't.
Wait, you're in
Did you
processing
guys
on a
see the
Sunday?
latest news from the Trump administration about doing away with certain professional degrees?
No.
So, latest news is from the Trump administration, from Linda McMahon and the president. Certain professions are being deemed not to be classified as profession, like nursing, social workers, engineers. This is important because folks who are in those lines of work. All right, I'm gonna head out on that note. All right, girl.
Fact.
Better leave those nurses alone. I agree. Like, these people who are trying to get loans for these professions, it makes it difficult because now you're at a certain cap because it's not considered a professional career. How is it possible? I'm just curious to hear y'all thoughts. Is nursing, do y'all really think this is crazy or not?
Oh, processing's all online. Okay, shout out JBSA.
I can't hear you. What happened?
You can't hear
Did I
me?
hear something? I don't hear you, bro.
Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yo, let me make sure I didn't mute you or nothing, did I? Yo, can y'all hear Pete?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not muted.
Let's
I can
see.
see
Wife is an
myself
RN and that hits home. Yeah, me too, Charles. Yo, can y'all hear Pete? Let me know, man. Shoot me a comment real quick.
Let me see if I can hear myself on
I
the
didn't
thing.
hit mute.
That's crazy.
Let me see. You're not muted here.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But anyway, while we figure that out with Pete, yeah, my a lot of good friends of mine has spouses that are nurses, and then I'm an aspiring social worker. So
See?
I don't think you would want someone to give you psychotherapy and they're not licensed. Chris Jones says the real question is, what is the majority? culturally in the nursing field? Lashana, what's up? I can hear both of y'all. Cool. I just can't hear Pete. Okay,
That's
well,
crazy.
maybe it's some on my end. All right. Pete, I'll let you comment. I'll work some on my end. Go ahead.
It's gonna be hard with you not being able to hear me. This is gonna be awkward as hell. Thanks, Chief. I was in the building a couple weeks ago and you weren't there. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, so I would have to ask Philly some more questions with this, but taking away nurses or the professions, like what does that do? Like, what degree are they gonna get? My wife's an RN and that hits home. Yeah, that's crazy. The real question is, what's the majority of the culture in the nursing field? Culturally in the nursing field, I don't know why or where that came from or how that came up to do that. That is crazy. Samel Brown in the building. I don't know if you can hear this, but hopefully you can. Samel Brown in the building. As Philly dealing with his technical difficulties, I'll just keep chopping it up on my end. Since he brought up the topic, I will have to do some research, but you can't just get rid of degrees. Like all degrees are important. I mean, I got a degree in sports management. Like people don't even know what the hell sports management is. But how you just gonna get rid of nursing and engineering degrees? That's pretty wild. I got a lot to comment about that. I really don't talk about the administration, but maybe they got something in mind. Maybe they got something in mind that can help me out. All right, let me break this down. The way out for some Black females is nursing and healthcare. Always be around. Think about it. Let me break this down. The way out for most Black females is nursing as healthcare will always be around. Yeah, yeah, I don't know how you just take that away. Okay, you know what's funny, Charles? When Philly said Linda McMahon, I was like, ain't that Mr. McMahon's or Vince McMahon's wife or ex-wife or something? Because I was like, is she on the administration now? Did I miss something? How did that happen? I mean, I get how it happened. If you forget, Donald Trump, way before he was president, you had to be older and watch wrestling. He went on wrestling to do like a shave your head match with Vince McMahon, and two people fought, and the loser had to shave his head. Of course, Vince McMahon lost, right? And had to shave his head, but that was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. And he had to shave his head. Del Brown, that is, and we were just talking about you because somebody's doing a marathon or a half marathon or something. And we're just talking about you about how that's gonna work or how that's gonna be running a marathon. I was telling everybody how you came up there. You real AP. I didn't know. There's things you don't know. I had no idea. How come that wasn't talked about? Linda McMahon is on the administration. She runs the Department of Education. Okay, I need a job. I'm about to hit the administration up. I need a job. I could be on the Department of or something. The Department of the Department of pick me up some. That's going to be my title. And it's going to change every week. Wow. Did not know. I don't know what to say. Hey, that's cool. Hey, I would like to see what more things she's doing with the Department of Registration, but that's crazy. Bump that. Go Pats 9-2. In your face, DC. I think that's love y'all. Yo, for real. We're gonna talk about the Pats in a little bit, but probably about like 20 minutes. But Drake May for MVP. Anybody who argues that's not true is a liar. Hey, I like that background picture, Samel. Anybody who does not believe that is a dang liar because he should be up for MVP. Will he get there? I don't know. There you go. I heard that. Yeah, she was by name requested for you actions here. BNR. That hey, can somebody request me? I want to be involved. I got some things that I could do. I got some qualifications that I could be a part of. Department of Don't Say That Out Loud. That could be my title. Department of Go Ahead and Do It, because who cares? Department of YOLO. That could be me. Department of YOLO. That should be me. Department of Fuck Around and Find Out. That should be me. That definitely should be me. Pete is not far off. Wasn't the Secretary of War a Fox News contributor? You are. Why am I not here? I'm so tapped out. I'm so tapped out on what's going on. There's no way. I need a job. Somebody from the administration can hear this. I really support and I want to be a part of it. That's when they interview me. Why are you qualified from the job? I support and I want to be a part of change. There you go. Change agent. That's the term I'll use. Change agent. Money helping more money. Just business and names. We all know that. Chris dropping some fire. Chris dropping some hot fire. Yeah, I don't get it. But I'm not in the position to get it. I just want to be a part of it. Throw me in. Put my name in the hat. Yes, Department of FAFO for sure. That's going to be me. That's going to be me to a T. Like, I want to be a part of this. Why can't I be a part of it? In other news, and we'll wait for Philly to get back on. CBS another topic. Did y'all see? Are y'all up on the women's and mostly just women's NCAA? Because the NCAA games on Friday were epic. You had Notre Dame with a last-second shot beating USC, and then you had Michigan and my girl who's so fine, AZ Fudd and UConn played Michigan, and they were whooping on. They got up like 22-5 in the first quarter because they play quarters. And then the third quarter or the end of the third quarter, it was a 2-point game. And then they came back in the fourth quarter and beat the living crap out of them. And AZ Bud hit 2 free throws to secure the game. But if y'all ain't up on NCAA, man, it's November, so it really don't get good for another like 2.5 months. But I mean, there's some key matchups. The one thing I like about college in a whole, if you're not even a fan and you just see 2 ranked teams matched up against each other, you should know that that's going to be usually is a good game. Yeah, I'm UNC. I'm a North Carolina fan. North Carolina men's basketball fan. Women, I don't care. I just go for who I like, and I like AZ Fudd. There will be no bad comments about AZ Fudd and unpopular celebrities ever.
How can you say women you don't? How can you say women you don't care?
Welcome back. No, I didn't say that.
No, I had to use another method. So
Felicia Ferguson in the building. Oh, you an LSU fan. Ooh. Dale said that had us fired. Dale, you a Tennessee fan. I ain't know if you're a real Tennessee fan or not. Well, Philly came on and went off. Felicia Ferguson said, "Go Tigers." We will not support LSU in the building. There will be no LSU comments. Nobody. I mean, the only thing y'all produce is receivers. That's it. And Joe Burrow. That's about it. Where if we're talking about football, the University of Alabama or just Alabama University is where it's at. Definitely where it's at. Philly jumped off again. He said he used a different method and then popped off. Uncle status. I directly in Chapel. Oh, you're in Chapel Hill? You're in Chapel Hill right now? Yeah, I always want to go to go see a UNC game at UNC. The only game I saw was way back. It's March Madness time. It's like the first before the brackets are set, and they came to San Antonio to play. And they play. I can't remember who they played. The second game was with what was Jimmer Fournette. Who did he play with? BYU or something like that. But there was 2 games. We saw North Carolina. They beat the brakes off of somebody. Then Jimmer Fournette came out there, and man, that dude used to be able to shoot. But that's the only time I ever saw UNC at all. So I want to go and see the actual game at the stadium, so I can cheer like I am a alumni of the University of North Carolina. The only D1 school in North Carolina is the University of North Carolina. Those other schools, we don't recognize them, especially that one. Although I'm a Coach K fan, we don't recognize the team as being from North Carolina. They're from like the outskirts. They're almost like in Tennessee or Virginia or Florida or something like that. Who's the best Tar Heel of all time? Okay, Dale. Really? You tell me. Number two to MJ. Okay. Either Rasheed Wallace. Shout out West Lawrence. Either Rasheed Wallace or Antoine Jameson or Vince Carter or Jerry Stackhouse. You have so many. Only thing we don't produce is big men. I can hear that. Only thing we don't
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I can't hear you.
Only thing we don't produce is big men. But guards, we can produce guards all day. But we just don't produce big. You tell me. But I would say Antoine, Rasheed Wallace, Jerry Stackhouse, Vince Carter. Vince Carter would have to be number 1. Yeah, Vince. Yeah. Because Vince, what he did in North Carolina was crazy. I mean, what he did in the league was crazy. But Vince in North Carolina was absolutely crazy. Huge fan of Vince Carter. Why do you change this? Huge fan of Vince Carter. Huge fan of everything that they do. For sure. What's your status? You ain't no good? You good?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. When I hit my voice mod or something, then the sound goes out. It's weird. So I'm just not going to touch it for now. That must now all the great conversation.
Yeah. Hansborough and Sean May. Get off my day. Dale.
Hansborough. Trash.
Dale. Sean May had his time. Yep. Vince Carter. Thank you, Wes.
Vince Carter. Yeah.
Vince Carter definitely number 2 to Jordan. And you know what? Jordan only played, 2 years? But Jordan is known for being Jordan. We'll watch out for Cave Wilson. My guy is, yeah. K go hard. K go hard for sure. But don't know who the best player in men's college basketball is right now. Not really following the men's, more or less on the women's side. We talked about the administration thing. Do you want to chime in on anything else? I talked about for like.
No, I just think first of all, I think it's crazy that the person who is helping or advising the administration to do this is the spouse of Vince McMahon, who runs the World Wrestling Entertainment business. That's for one. And then number 2, I wouldn't want someone to sit down and give me cognitive behavioral therapy. And Philly DC need to get away from the internet. I'll be quiet. I gave you some credit when you did your interview, bro. How you gonna come at me like that, man? It ain't my internet, partner. Okay. Anyway, I digress. Yo, I was gonna say, oh yeah. Good afternoon, Aja. What's going on? Afternoon. Bottom line is, I think it's not good. I don't agree with it. People, one, have respect for the field, especially for nurses. Not anyone can become a nurse. Yes, I consider it a profession just like social work, just like engineering and educators. Why they wouldn't be professional? So I think what it boils down to a certain amount of loans you can get based on the career field you pick. And that's very unfortunate.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, so what are they going to do? Like, what's the idea with getting rid of the degree to turn it into what?
Well, not necessarily give it a degree. If they reclassify it, that reduces the amount of loan you can get, like a maximum amount. So, like, say
Oh,
hypothetically, if you want to become a nurse, and you should know from experience, it costs a lot of money to become a nurse. So it could be what, 80, $150,000 in debt, and you get a loan. But if it's not a profession, that cap reduces significantly because it's not considered a profession.
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Huh.
Anyway, so hopefully my doctor that I'm in an internship with, she was like, "It's a call to arms. What can we do? Can we do a petition? Should we
Yeah.
go up to Capitol Hill?"
Go
And I don't know,
ahead.
maybe we'll do that.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know. Yeah, dang. He's like, "Go ahead."
Have fun. Let me know when you get back. Let me know how it is when you get back.
Chris says the money is moving more into AI in those companies. The shift is occurring, which will clearly impact many lives. I would like to talk about that real quick. Can we take like 2 minutes? Because I don't know how that would. Well, I think for nurses, you will always need some nursing to assist the doctor, surgeons, or whatever, right? They got to be skilled. Social work is something different. There are folks who are actually using Chat GPT to give them mental health counseling.
Of course.
Kind of scary in a way. You know what I mean? So the argument would be, why can't chat, if you would put in the chat you can put in the chat prompt right now. Hello, I am feeling some anxiety because I don't want to go to work. The people who are there did some mean things to me, and I'm starting to have heart palpitations. What can I do? Likely the chat would say, hey, you need to take a couple of deep breaths, blah, blah, blah. And then people will feel good. And they'll be like, hey, chat is the person I should talk to when I had these issues. I can't remember the country, but there was a lady that actually married her Chat GPT prompt, gave him a name and everything, and had a ceremony and married him. So I think Chat GPT, AI in general, is great, but I think it's got to be used. It's got to be used within the reason, like cautiously. I would not want Chat GPT to give me mental health counseling. It's not a human being. There's certain things you got to be able to read when you counsel folks.
I can agree and disagree. For small things, I wouldn't mind. For acute care, on the spot, on the moment care, I'm having a bad anxiety breakdown. I need help. Boom, put something in real quick, get a response back right away. I ain't got to call nobody. I ain't got to worry about them answering. I ain't got to worry about the environment. Boom, put something in, get something back, take some deep breaths, feel better, and move on. Got that. For long-term care, that's where I understand you need human interaction. We are human beings, and part of the human being is we need social interaction. And unfortunately, trying to say nowadays, social is not being on a podcast and talking to Wes Lawrence or Chris or Aja,
Especially not Wes Lawrence.
or Dale Brown or somebody on a computer. That's not really social. Social could be over the phone. It could be stuff like that, but usually it's interaction person to person. You can see a lot of nonverbals that will help you out, or you can read the person. Like if I'm saying, hey, you need to take some deep breaths, and you're looking at me like, then you'd be like, okay, maybe not deep breaths. Let's try this or something like that. Or if I'm over the phone, you just hear silence. Now you're on a guessing game. Now you're like, is that okay? Is that, so I agree with that. But cue a care right on the spot. Boom. That's fine. Chat GTP is fine. Back to the nursing thing real quick. I think there's more people that use the web now and then go see a professional because that's the only way you can get medication. If they figure out a way that you can get medication from AI giving you a diagnosis, oh, it's over. It's over.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah, but it's over. It's over.
Oh, man.
If they could figure out a way for, and I hate to say this, but for AI to be able to give prescribed medicine on what they got from information back and forth, it is over for medical.
Chris says it's taking out the middleman portion, so the flow charts are built within the system to save money. That's why they're attempting to cut that. It's trash because, yes, the social in-person aspect isn't there. Wes Lawrence says the hate is real. Yes. Hate, 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 hate. Isn't that what they say on Chappelle? Hate, hate, hate. But anyway, that would be bad. I think if they went if they went to AI and AI could, I bet they could, but it would be bad because that social interaction is missing. You put in the right prompt in chat, next thing you know, you get more venafloxacin.
Mhm.
You're getting more schedule controlled substances, drugs. You know what I mean? So, and I think there is what's the right word? There's a responsibility to not let AI do too much stuff and take away social interaction. Wes Lawrence says the healthcare industry is tough to get the right people in the right places. AI assists that void.
Ooh.
I'll let you respond first.
No, I just great comment. True.
Why is that?
Like I said, if you have something wrong with you right now, the first thing you're going to do is go to an AI platform, Google, Chat, whatever it is, Palexapy, whatever the hell it's called. I'm just trying to think of all these ones that they have, and ask that, hey, I have this thing growing out of my finger. What is it? And Chat is good. I don't know. And Chat's going to say, take a picture, upload a picture. You upload a picture, it's going to say, oh, I think it could be blah, blah, blah. Would you like to know how to treat it? And you say yes. And it says, put it in hot water. I don't know, whatever it says. You're going to follow that example. And then you're going to tell whoever, I went to and then you're going to make a doctor's appointment, which is going to be like a week out, 3 days out, or go to the emergency room, which is going to take about a week to get seen. And then you're going to say, hey, I hit it on Chat. They said, put in hot water. 9 times out of 10, that healthcare provider would say, that's not a bad idea. Here's other things we could do.
Chris says they are aging out the old methods in older people. That's the scary part. They're just writing them off. You talking about workers in general? Maybe. I see your point. I guess my only concern is I think AI, just like phone, as a place, it's a place for both. You know, like if I'm going to have a conversation with my wife, that's a serious conversation. I'm not going to text her. I'm going to talk to her in person, especially if we're in the same house. You know, and just like for AI, I will use AI for, why is the sound not working on my computer? Why is my car making that noise? But even then, you still got to backtrack and check because AI is not 100% accurate. It's a good, quick answer. But back to the discussion about the professions and such, I just think there's a lot of things AI just can't replicate. It just can't, in my personal opinion. But anyway, transitioning, because I really want to talk about this one. Have you guys seen the report of the Chicago mom and her son getting beat up by a bunch of kids?
Nah.
Have y'all seen that? Have you seen that? Okay, this is huge. So, okay, so let me put it to you this way. All right. So when you're in school and let's say you get bullied, I think we all experienced a bully at some time, right?
Right.
A bully, snatch your lunch, hit you or whatever. You go home, tell your mom, like my mom would say, look, hey, if he gonna take your lunch, he too big, she's too big, because there was some out there like that. You grab a brick and you throw it at him.
God, dog.
Whatever,
okay.
Right?
Hey,
you run, right?
This is not advice. This is not advice. Grab a brick, hit him with them rung.
That's what my mom said. You grab the biggest brick and stick, you hit him upside the head, right? But back then, there was a rule. There was a law that says if the person's mom or father come to the school, hey, for one, it's a parent. I don't know about you, but when I saw their parent, it scared the crap out of me.
Of course.
I let you don't mess with them, right?
Of course.
You don't touch them. Well, not today, apparently. There was a young man. Let me pull up the report so to make sure I have everything squared away.
While you're doing that, Charles Davis said we need to go back to neighborhood whooping bag ass.
I agree, 100%. 100%. Okay, got it. So this happened in the south side of Chicago. Shout out to people who live in Chicago. I've always heard about Chirac, whatever. Me personally, I always thought Philly and New York and New Jersey was toughest. But Chicago is crazy, bro. But anyway, on to the story. So there was a 33-year-old woman, African-American, and a 9-year-old son. They were walking home from school, Bisley, South Deering neighborhood. This is a report courtesy of CBS News. So apparently the 9-year-old son was getting bullied by a bunch of kids in the school. Apparently, they've been bullying a bunch of kids in the school. So the mom would go to the school and go pick up her son, which
Respect.
happened back in my day, right? You're like, yo, you ain't gonna mess with my kid. I'm gonna pick him up.
Right.
So she picks him up. How about when they were walking home, the same kids followed them. Then they pinned the mom and the son up against the gate and they start beating both of them up so badly they put them in a hospital.
How many kids and how old are they?
I'm looking for a report. I don't see. Maybe somebody correct me in the comments, but they were like about between, I think, middle school age and junior high school age. Because remember, he was 9 years old.
So we're talking between like 9 and 12.
Yeah, and the video is so horrific. Like they blurred. Of course, they blur out the kids, but they blur out a lot of the beating. They beat them up so bad they put both of them in a hospital. So the community was so upset. All of them went to the school to protest outside the school, and they were threatening the kids that beat the mom and the son up.
That's right.
He said that's
So
right.
right. That's first of all, I would never think as between 8 and 12 I could ever beat up my parents. And then,
Yeah.
like you said, if a parent comes up there, all bucks stop. Everything stop. And maybe it's just the respect we have for parents. Maybe it's because I knew I couldn't beat up my parents. I would never think to beat up a grown person as a
Yeah.
under teenager.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But Southside Chicago, maybe grew up a little different, maybe used to boxing in the backyard, stuff like that. I would like to know how many there were. Because if they just, if right now I'm grown, if I have 8 12-year-olds surrounding me, I ain't going to win that fight. I'm going to get 1, maybe 2, maybe 3.
I should laugh, but that's kind of
But I ain't going to win
get
that
one of
fight.
'em.
So if it's like 12 of them, okay, I can see that. Yeah, 6 on one dude, 6. Yeah, you're not winning that. You're not winning that at all. But if it's like 3, okay, we have a problem. We have a serious problem.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
looking through yeah, go ahead.
to the mom's defense, she probably had on her shoulders that like, I'm a mom, nobody's gonna mess with me. You better be ready to, walk quietly but carry a big stick type mentality. You better have some protection on you if you can't fight. And whatever that protection is, doesn't have to be a gun. But if you want to carry a big stick and walk home just in case you got to hit a 12-year-old upside the head, do your thing. Do your thing. I would have been like Cam Newton when he was slinging those kids around. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, I'm going to get 1, 2, or 3. I might not be able to get all 12, especially if they all come at the same time. But somebody going to come to the hospital with me. I ain't going by myself. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I can't find anything that says
They
how
might
many
not put it.
specific kids that were involved. But apparently the parents, and this is what I wanted to talk about too. The parents of the kids that initiated the assault on the woman and her son, they're defending them.
What's the
They're defending
defense?
them.
What's the defense?
I had to find the exact quote, but I just saw something that popped up.
I mean, you could defend against anything. Like, yeah, they were messing with him first.
No.
Yeah, you could. You could.
No.
I'm sorry. You can make up a defense against anything. Like Pete pushed an old woman down the stairs. Like, why you push an old woman down? Well, she called me the N-word. You could make up any defense you want.
I want to
there
know
probably
who was
isn't.
recording it.
Probably one of the kids.
And how did the news get it?
Probably sold it to
Maybe
the
posted on
news.
social media or something.
Yeah, it could be that, or sold it to the news.
Okay. All right. So here's what I got from this is from the Atlanta Black Star. It says,
West
some
of that.
parents, however, responded on social media. One mother shared her daughter's tearful apology, asking viewers to respect her child's privacy. I was wrong for everything. I'm a different person than that, the girl said. Not everyone accepted the apology, criticizing the mother's limited public response. Another parent defended her child online, saying she acted under peer pressure and that the family only owes Hatter, the woman who was assaulted, and her son an apology. She pointed to her daughter's achievements, noting that she is an AB student. I'm going to start there. Yo, rant coming. I don't give a flying duck about your son or your daughter getting AB in their class. You assaulted a grown woman and her child.
Right.
What is wrong with parents to see their kids do crazy stuff like this and defend them? Love my kids to death. But look, let me calm myself down. I remember one time my oldest son, Dana, in Japan, when he was riding a bike, ran over an elderly lady, a Japanese elderly lady. And when I found out, hey, he got dealt with, put it that way. But you ain't see me at the school defending my son, talking about, oh, the sun was in his eyes. Oh, the lady looked mean. Yo, what is wrong with parents today? Look, sometimes you got to take the L and say, your kid was wrong. Charles Davis says somebody parent needs a thorough ass whooping. I agree.
Well, she better go get some help because obviously she can't whip on some 12-year-olds. She ain't whipping no grown parent.
What's the old lady?
That's crazy.
That's clever. Bang, bang. That's clever. These kids should be, I agree, man. They should at the least be expelled for a year. And they should have civil charges against them. That's crazy. Look, it's like the mob. You know how the mob say, hey, no women or kids? It's like that with bullies. Yo, no parent.
Right.
When the parents come, hands off.
Right.
But when your parent to come back to school tomorrow, hey, it's back to square one. I'm gonna start taking your lunch. When your parent come get you, hey, it's all good. But you don't go beat the parent up, man.
Yeah, that's
it's a sad state of affairs that we're in, man. Sad state. Matter of fact, I recall I'm gonna find a news report, but I read a news report the other day. Last year, there were 3 kids, a 15, 16-year-old, and two 16-year-old, 2 15-year-olds. 2 of them were brothers. Showed a video through the Ring camera, breaking into an old Army veteran's house. He had to be like 60-some years old. It showed them driving their shoulder in his door, and they broke in. And so one of the kids was armed, and so was the veteran. So a shootout ensued. The Army veteran shot all 3 of them. 2 of them died. Did you know the sister had the audacity in court to yell at the Army vet and say, they were just trying to rob you. You didn't have to kill them. Oh, I'm supposed to wait around to see if they just want Tootsie Roll. You breaking somebody, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You know the parents actually try to sue the Army vet for killing them?
That's crazy.
Anyway, rant over. Anyway. Your thoughts before we move on.
I think I shared all my thoughts. Yeah, I think I shared everything. Kind of wild.
That's crazy. Y'all look after y'all kids. Moving on to the next quick story. I know the games are already started. We'll do this and then we'll do the NFL wrap up. What is going on with people in sports, whether it be collegiate or professional, spitting on people?
I don't know. That's a new thing.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's funny? I played sports since I was probably 5 years old. Individual sports since I was 5. Team sports since I was about 12, maybe 10. I had never had a coach tell me, hey, don't spit on players. Like, I'd never even thought about that. Like, yo, you might, especially in football, hit after the whistle. You might get like an elbow to the face or something like that. But I've never, ever had a coach say, hey, especially like in basketball, like don't spit on somebody. Who would spit on somebody? It's like the ultimate disrespect.
Oh, yeah. And it's considered assault these days.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that.
So you had Jalen Carter spit on Dak Prescott. He was suspended for a game.
Eagles player.
Then you had, what's his name from
Jamar
the Bengals?
Chase.
Jamar Chase spit on, I think, Jalen Ramsey.
From LSU.
Yep. He got a game and about $510,000 fine. Then yesterday, you had the Colorado State quarterback spit on somebody in the collegiate game. Bro, what is going on today, man?
That is something brand new. And like some people talked about before, this is going to start a trend that now kids are going to do that.
Dang.
But I've never had that. Charles Davis said, I don't need ADT security. I have FAFO security. If you don't know, the administration is about to announce your boy Pete is the lead of Department of FAFO. Since they're just hiring anybody else, Pete is ahead of the Department of FAFO. So if you have any FAFO moments, shoot them to Pete. I'll tell you how to handle that or how we should handle that moving forward. Disrespect at the highest level. You have to put pause on people for spitting on them. Pause.
That's right. White pause.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, what is going on today where people get so upset? That is the ultimate. I would rather you try to sucker punch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would rather you suspend me for drop kicking somebody or sucker punching them or whatever. But spitting on somebody, and then the sad Jamar Chase outright like, I didn't spit on him. The video.
Right.
Yeah. He should have got at least 2 more games for that. That's ridiculous.
Yo, he gonna get blackballed from the league.
He should.
He gonna get blackballed from the league.
And at least with Jalen, he was like, "Yeah, I did."
Right.
But he was just like downright defiant. Like, I didn't spit on anybody. That shows in the video.
Yeah, that's like, yo, if you did it, you did it. Yeah, I was pissed off. I was in a mood and I didn't know what else to do. Something came over me and I just hocked two, spit on them thing and just let it go. Yeah. Like, say something like that. I'll be like, I didn't do it. Like, what the fuck? Where is your PR person at?
Yeah, no regard for what you did wrong at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. Okay, wrapping it up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the NFL for week 12. Games are already starting, but we're going to already give our picks anyway. So let's start first. A lot of good games today. Let's start with Pittsburgh and Chicago.
Pittsburgh ain't got their quarterback. Pittsburgh's in a downward spiral.
Aaron Rodgers is not playing? Oh.
Let me make sure. I know the game. I know the game already started, so let me make sure. But I believe he's out. Let me see. Box score. Yep, it's Mason Rudolph.
I'm still going with Pittsburgh. I think Chicago is soft. I think they're not real. I think they've been lucky.
They're down 7-0 right now. But hey.
Chicago or Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Damn. Oh, well, might be wrong with that one.
All right, go ahead.
All right. New England at Cincinnati. New England.
Yeah, we just talked about that. And Jamar Chase ain't there. 0-0 right now. Cincinnati look like they're about to kick a field goal. But yeah, I'll go Patriots.
I think Joe Burrow is playing today, right?
He is.
Ooh.
Let me make sure. I mean, it really don't matter, but no, Flacco. Flacco's playing.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, New England. New York at Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah, they need to come off the snide.
They're going to beat the snide New York, man.
Yeah, Aaron broke his wrist, yeah.
Ooh. All right, Minnesota at Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
It's time for Green Bay. They're playing at home. It's going to be a close game. It's 7-3 right now. It's going to be a close game.
Who's winning, Green Bay?
Yeah.
Seattle at Tennessee.
Seattle. Easy.
Yeah, Seattle. Do you really believe Seattle's that good?
Yes, by 25
And their
points.
defense is that good? Really?
Their defense is not that good. Their offense is a lot better than defense, but they're good. They're good.
Okay. Big game. Indianapolis against Kansas City at home. Kansas City's at home.
Yeah, Indianapolis is up 7-0 right now with the ball and is about to score again. Oh, no, they just let me see. They just kicked the ball. So they just scored. Daniel Jones threw a touchdown to Pittman. And now Mahomes getting the ball for the second time. They went 3-0 in the first time. But I will say in Cleveland or in KC, I'll still go with Indianapolis. You cannot go against the high.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going with Kansas City. This is a defining game for the Chiefs. If they lose, it's over. I don't see.
Get off, but hold on real quick. You got to talk about this. Hold on. I know we're about to get off. I'll be right back. Right back.
You talking to me? Oh, okay. Anyway, I'll proceed on. I missed the comment. Charles Davis says Child Protective Services will be on overtime if they let us back in the day. Parents deal with these new generation of young people. I agree. Aaron broke his wrist. Dang. Okay. All right, so let me continue on with these picks so we can move on, y'all. So, like I was saying about Kansas City, man, I don't think Kansas City is going to allow the Colts to win. This is a do or die game for Kansas City, and plus they're at home, so I'm going with Chiefs Nation. Next, you got New York at Baltimore. So, New York and Baltimore, man. Baltimore, man, the Jets is in probably the worst team in the NFL. Baltimore still having hopes that maybe they can turn around. So that's the easy pick for me. I'm going with Baltimore. Let's see. I missed something. Okay, moving on. All right. Then you have late games, Cleveland at Las Vegas. It's a toss-up. But I will say, especially with the respect to Tony Renee, I will go with Cleveland. Cleveland's going to beat the Raiders. The Raiders look abysmal.
All right, my bad.
I feel bad for Pete Carroll. I mean, Pete Carroll is a good coach, man, but that just goes to show you, just because you have a star coach don't mean it's going to turn around. Raiders are terrible. And thanks to them, they make the Cowboys look good. Gave them a little bit of energy and hope against us today.
Oh, no. Raiders are winning today.
No.
Yes.
Heck no.
Yes.
What makes you think they're going to win today?
Against Cleveland?
Yeah.
No, they're beating Cleveland.
Man, look.
In LA?
There's no
in
way.
LA? In LA?
You mean Vegas?
Vegas, whatever. Sorry. Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah, they're going to win. Cleveland's going to win, man.
No, they're going to beat them by 2 touchdowns. At
That's
least.
Go Birds. That's right. Is you saying because Shedeur Sanders playing?
No, because Cleveland is that bad.
Do you think they're worse than the Raiders?
Yes.
Okay, name me one positive about the Raiders.
Their running game, Alshon Gentry.
Okay, so you think Alshon Jeffrey is a more bigger positive than Myles Garrett?
That they can run to the other side. But Cleveland has a good defense. Their offense is worse than any offense I've ever seen.
Worse than the Jets?
No, not worse. Yeah, you're right. Not worse.
Worse than the Eagles?
No, they're not beating the Raiders. The Raiders are a 64% favorite. They are not beating the Raiders.
I think Cleveland gonna win. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Alton Jeffries or something like that. I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but Gentry. It is Alshon Gentry. Anyway,
Jacksonville at Arizona.
I don't.
It's a toss up there, man.
Yeah.
You don't know what team going. Depending on what team show up.
I'll go with the quarterback, and the better quarterback is Lawrence. So I'll just go with the quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. You hater. I know what you're gonna say with this one. Philly and Dallas. Dallas at home.
Dallas. Easy.
You freaking tell me why you just explain to me why you think Dallas going to win.
Y'all offense is putrid.
Even though the Philly is favored by 3.5 points.
Yeah, y'all offense is trash. And so the Dallas defense doesn't have to be good because they're trash, but the Dallas offense is way better than y'all offense. Light years better.
What about the defense, though?
The Philly defense is impressive. How they can
so you don't think that's going to be enough for us to win?
Nope.
You freaking hater.
Dallas at home.
You freaking hater.
Coming off a good win against the Raiders, Dallas at home.
Wait a minute. What do you mean a good one against the Raiders? Are trash.
But they beat the Raiders.
So
Eric Thomas in the building.
Oh, it's so team
in the building.
What the duck, man? ET, what's going on, man? Dallas, you freaking hater.
All right.
But y'all, you know what? Y'all make y'all eat y'all words, man.
Okay.
Philly has no chance. That makes no sense. Charles says Dallas winning, upset alert. Okay, fine. Yeah. You know what? We want y'all to be against us. That's fine. It makes us better. I will see y'all later when Philly has won the game, although I'm a little bit worried. Moving on from the hater. Atlanta and New Orleans. New Orleans at home.
It doesn't matter.
It's a toss-up. I would say, does it matter?
No, I'll say Atlanta.
Begrudgingly, I'll say Atlanta, but who knows these days?
Who knows?
And then the last game for the day, late game, LA and Tampa Bay. And I believe LA is at home.
Yeah, might come back on here and do that game live because that's going to be a good game. I will go with the Rams.
Yeah.
Barely. I mean, barely. But it's all going to determine how Baker shows up. Let me see the injury report before I go off. Rams are 64% favorite. Any injuries? Let me see. Injury report. Bucky Irving is out. Godwin's questionable. Watt's questionable. So yeah, I'll go with the Rams. Bucky Irving still being out. Godwin questionable, of course. What's up, Thor? Yeah, I'll go with
Y'all
that.
some haters. You know what, y'all? I tell you what, I'll do you one better. If Philly loses today, I will throw on a Cowboys jersey. How about that?
Hey, shout out to the Commanders for winning today. Shout out to the Commanders for getting a win
what's
today.
up with that, bro? He said,
Shout out to the Commanders for getting a win.
today.
Yeah, shout out to them. Getting off the slide. Getting off the slide. Shout out to them.
Anyway, that's it. Oh, you got the Monday night game. You got who cares? Carolina.
Yeah. Dumb game.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the games for this week. We thank y'all for listening. We're going to wrap it up here because the games are already in progress. We will see you later on tonight for the live stream, Tampa Bay versus LA. Come sit down and listen to us and join us for the love and hijinks, as we call the game. So as always, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in for the whole month of December. We got some surprises for y'all. Oh, by the way, do you want to talk about that? Or just
No, check the Facebook. Check our Facebook page.
Okay,
check our Facebook page.
Okay, well, there you have it. Check the Facebook page. That being said, Papa Celebrities, we are out of here until later. We will see you later tonight. And as always, without the ginger ale, go Bird.
Shout out Dallas, America's team.
Freaking hater.
Larry Jones' team.
Freaking hater.
Stadium.
Freaking
Cowboys
hater.
Trust. Let's go.
You know what? Say a typical Atlanta Falcons.
Peace.
Yeah.